Did you eat a lot of Filipino food growing up? Or
Yeah, I actually did. My mom, even though she's American, she learned how to cook like Filipino food. So like growing up was ate a lot of adobo, sinigang, lumpia, longanisa, all like the all the common things you'd
Hmm.
expect to eat.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
uh,
rice.
adobo, of course, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, adobo's a staple for sure. Like our mom learned how to cook adobo as well.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah, that's great.
and like I'm 32 right now, and I just found out that frying the adobo after just makes a world of a difference.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never known that. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Oh man. So like,
Yeah, I gotta try that.
so a couple days ago, I made adobo, and like I just throw it in the pot. It takes me 5 minutes to get ready. Just throw everything in a pot, and after it's done cooking, whatever, 40 minutes, you just throw it in a pan after and fry it, and it just tastes amazing. And then you like throw the sabao right on top of that. Oh,
Yeah,
Damn, that's a good idea.
I
it's
gotta
next
try that.
level.
Yeah,
And I even went a
yeah,
little healthier and I fried it in coconut oil. So then
yeah.
all of like the adobo flavor mixed with a fried coconut, dude.
Ooh.
That sounds good. I gotta give that a try because I cook adobo too, but like it's been a while because where I live, it's hard to find like everything I need for it in Eastern Europe.
That
Right.
makes
So yeah,
They don't got a lot of Kikkoman kicking around or what?
no, no, no. I guess shawarma though. No, shawarma's good. Oh,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Nice. So what do you do on your like in your free time?
My free time. Well, I I used to travel a lot. Oh, traveling was my hobby, but I read a lot and I work out. Reading and working out is pretty much like summarized like my year once like the traveling came to a halt
Yeah.
because of coronavirus. So, but yeah, I read and I work out. So,
That's good.
because it's
Keep
all,
keep your
it's all,
mind
it's
and
all I can
body
really
right.
do. Yeah, yeah, trying to keep that healthy balance
Yeah.
and not let the lockdown get to me or anything. So
Yeah. And okay, so what's the best book you've read this year, would you say?
this year, oh, probably I read Letters from a Stoic by Seneca.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
Oh, nice.
that, yeah, that was a good one. And then like I read like several books at a time, so I'm working on like three right now. They're pretty long. Uh,
Yeah, I was actually looking at that one. A friend recommended that to me, Seneca. Some good
Yeah,
stuff.
it's really good. Seneca and Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. That was a
Okay,
really good one. That's a good one too. Both like Stoic philosophy is pretty fascinating.
nice. And what
Yeah,
about
you got a Marcus Aurelius quote in your Instagram, right? On your
Yeah,
bio.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's
yeah,
cool.
nice?
yeah. I'm a huge fan. I like. Yeah, I've been like my current like one of my current like things I'm reading. I'm reading The Decline and Fall of the Roman Empire by Edward Gibbon.
Okay.
So like it's all going like hand in hand. Like
Yeah.
Nice. So you like a lot of history,
yeah, yeah. I love history.
history, philosophy. Nice.
Yeah.
What about podcasts or audiobooks, or is that your kind of thing as well? Or
No, I watched some like podcasts here and there, but audiobooks not really because I like I like the having the book physically and like flipping through the pages. It's for me it's more engaging that way because if not I'll zone out.
right?
But like I'll flip through like some podcasts here and there, like the Joe Rogan show. Like that's one that I watch from time to time when I have the time because a lot of times I try to stay away from like my electronics, uh, like more than so much a day.
Right.
So that way I can be productive doing other things like reading or running around.
That's probably a healthy perspective on that as well. We don't really need to be tied to these things all the time. So probably a good
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah. It's good to like just disengage for a while because
Yeah.
you get sucked into it all day, like at work or at home. It's just always there. It's always something to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the hardest thing to navigate, like especially in the
Yeah,
present day, and like for
yeah,
kids growing up, right? Like that's got to be the
yeah,
toughest thing to navigate, right?
yeah. Because it's just always there. It's just like you get bored, and the first thing you go for is like your phone or your iPad or whatever it is. So
Mhm.
yeah, it's just a habit.
Right. And we seem to be the last, like, when were you born, DJ?
1990.
1990.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same as Cy.
No, I'm
No,
91.
you're 91.
No, no.
My bad. My bad.
Right.
But like, it seems to be we're the last generation that remembers growing up without like a smartphone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
I didn't
So
have a smartphone until like 2012, 2013. So that was,
okay. So we understand what it's like to not have the technology, and I feel like we can regulate ourselves. Right? Like our parents were like, "Hey, just when they're
yeah.
busy, here's a cell phone or here's a tablet or whatever."
Yeah.
Where these kids nowadays, man, it's like the technology is hijacking their brains,
Yeah, totally. Yeah, definitely.
and it's like I don't even know how much of
No.
it's actually their fault. Maybe like half of it.
Yeah. Well, it's like an easy way to like have your like to babysit is to hand like your kid or somebody, an iPad and be like, here, look, do this. So that way, it's like it becomes it's like a go-to almost. And like, cause I don't know.
Turns them
Yeah.
into little junkies. They get
Yeah.
it.
Little electronic junkies.
Yeah, man.
They're addicted to their iPad. Yeah.
Yeah. Like you see a kid freaking out in a restaurant or something, and then the mom just like hands the kid the iPad, just shuts up.
Yeah. Yeah. Just immediately shuts up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting
It's
their
so
like their
great.
like YouTube fix or whatever.
Yeah.
Like it seems like even with parents that are like on it kind of thing, I feel like societal pressure, the kids will eventually get a smartphone by like grade 10, like 15,
Yeah.
16.
Even like probably even earlier than that. Like I'm like noticing my kids now like are like they'll be like 10 years old and they'll have like a smartphone already. And it's just, to me that's crazy because I didn't even have a phone until I was like 15 years old. And it was like one of those it was like a Nokia, one of those bricks you could throw at a wall or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are sick.
Yeah.
Have you noticed a difference in like the kids in Eastern Europe versus like America or?
Yeah, there's always a difference. Like
Yeah.
yeah, in Eastern Europe and like just like even like the Philippines the Philippines are like really tied into the social media.
Yeah.
But like in Eastern Europe, not so much. And then like when I was in Afghanistan, definitely the kids aren't like tied into, so they don't have electronics. So
Yeah.
so you see like a difference, but it's like there's like totally different cultures too. So
Yeah.
Are you following what's going on in the States at all? Like
yeah, it's a mess right now. I haven't been to the States in 2 years, and I'm supposed to go back in like December. Man, I'm not exactly like looking forward to it anymore because like my state's on fire. So like,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, it's like it's pretty crazy right now. It's like I don't know. It's just nuts.
it's like
Like
it seems like the gaps widening as well between the left and the right. Like there's just
yeah, it's like
extremists on both sides.
yeah, it's just like extremists hijacking both sides of the aisle, and it's just making everything so much worse.
Yeah. We're going into like a media civil war, it seems.
Yeah,
Like
pretty
the
much.
left versus right.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
it's translating into like what's going on in real people's
Oh,
lives.
yeah, it's causing like actual violence, like actual street violence. So it's like gone from like the media rhetoric to like the actual, like people's livelihoods getting burned down, people getting hurt. So, but yeah, I'm pretty happy I don't live in like a big city because it seems like all the big cities in like the U.S. right now are just like a disaster. So
Yeah.
on top of that, an election year,
yeah,
and Trump could easily win. Like it's not out of the question.
yeah, it's definitely not out of the question. Personally, I think he's going to win. I don't think they didn't really field a very solid candidate to go up against him this year. Like Biden just doesn't seem like he's up for it. So
No. And then they try to pair Kamala with him just to like
yeah,
try to
it
get
just
some
like
extra
just
votes.
have extra votes. Just like it was like obvious. Like I expected something like that. Like I'm trying to like because they were just like catering to like to the fringe elements of society, and so like but I don't think that's going to be like a strategy that's going to work because most Americans aren't on the fringe of society. So
Right.
and like
That's a good point.
yeah.
Yeah, it's wild. Will you how does that work for you? Like you're probably not going to vote then, hey?
No, I'll vote. I work on
Okay.
a NATO base that's run by the
Oh,
U.S.
right.
The U.S. military. So they will be able to vote. We can vote. Like they'll have it set up where we can get our votes out.
That's
Right.
cool.
So I'll be
That
sure
makes
to
sense.
vote. But yeah, it's important for us all to vote. It's the American thing to do. No.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, man. Like Trump, I don't know, like the left really portrays Trump as like the devil pretty much. Right?
Yeah, he can't do anything right. Like if he pulled like a kid from like shark infested waters, they'd accuse him of like starving the sharks or something. Like
Starving
like
He really can. Like
you can't like
it's like an ideological battle now. It's like even say the economy is just that much better under Trump. Like if you were just to
yeah,
like objectively pull it back and be like, hey, Trump has actually given more jobs to black people than Obama did.
yeah,
The left wouldn't even
yeah.
care. Like it doesn't even seem like they
Yeah.
care. They'd just be like, well, that
Isn't that
doesn't
the
matter.
statistic anyway? Like, isn't that the statistic anyway? Like, that's what
That
I've
is,
read. But like,
yeah,
but I know like both sides like to hype up the numbers too. So it's like, you gotta like find like the happy medium in between to like kind of get the truth, because you're not gonna get the truth out of either party.
right. And that might actually be, yeah, that's what I've heard as well. Like it might actually be closer to the truth that Trump has done more for economically for black people than what Obama did. And
Yeah,
then,
no, like
yeah, go ahead.
no, yeah, the economy's been great. Like even through this like Corona and everything. I know just for me personally, so I've been able to work, and the stock market's been great. So.
Like it's just his persona. That's all it is, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And I think, and it comes, I think that follows in every realm, whatever you specialize in. If you're not able to connect with people, it doesn't matter what you're selling,
yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah. Well, I mean, he connects with people, but just only half of them.
That's fair.
That's true.
Good point. Yeah, I guess it'd have to be like connect with the majority of people.
Yeah, the majority,
Like,
and this,
like you could be selling the cure to cancer to, and you legit have it, but
yeah,
if half people are like, no, it's not true. Well,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Then half the people are going to say it's not true, and there's no convincing them otherwise.
yeah. It's so bizarre how politics play out, but
Yeah, it's crazy, especially this year. It's nuts.
yeah, yeah. This year just keeps getting weirder and weirder.
Yeah,
When like
yeah,
like I don't know if you follow Marvel, because some people don't know much about
yeah,
Marvel, but like when he
yes,
died last night,
yeah.
so,
That was shocking. I didn't realize that he was sick.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Yeah, because you look at the movies, man, he looks like pretty fit, like pretty healthy
he kept
Yeah.
it
guy,
under
and like
wraps.
the whole time he's struggling with cancer is just insane.
Yeah, for 4 years.
4 years,
Man,
yeah. So like,
That's
Crazy.
mind you, the last like in Endgame, you could tell he was
yeah,
really skinny in Endgame. Like,
yeah,
man,
you can tell, but like
they had no
they
idea.
mask it pretty well with like the costumes and all the CGI and everything. So you can't really see like how bad it was, I guess. So yeah, it was surprising.
Yeah, that's tough. 43, man. So
Yeah, 40.
yeah, this year, I don't know what this year has in store for the next, I don't know,
Yeah,
4 months.
what 4 months, like alien invasion. I would just
I'm hoping
keep
for
that
it.
out there. You're hoping for it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Just
either
because. Why not?
it's gonna be either alien invasion or zombie apocalypse, one of the two.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's true.
oh man.
This virus just mutates to like a zombie virus.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. As long as they're the slow zombies, not like those World War Z zombies, I think
Yeah.
I'll be all right. So,
Those are freaky, man.
yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. So before you go, TJ, we'd like to ask our guests, what are 3 life lessons you've learned from family members?
I'd say one is to always work really hard towards what you want to achieve, and two would be to like remain humble no matter what you achieve in life, to always maintain humility, and to always look after your family. because ultimately, at the end of the day, you have to go back home to family, and that's who takes care of you. So those would be my 3 things.
Cool.
Yeah, nice. Those are awesome.
Yeah.
It's so crazy the wisdom that we get from people. It's awesome. Thanks a lot, TJ, for coming on.
Yeah,
It was
thanks.
a lot of
Yeah,
fun.
thanks for having me. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, if you want to come on in the future, just let us know.
Yeah, I'd be totally down for that.
All right, man.
All right.
Bye, buddy.
Cool.
See ya.
All right, later.
Thanks again. Thanks everybody for watching. TJ's got a very unique perspective on what's going on in the world. Just traveling all over the place, being in the military, and now defense contracting in Kosovo, which is
For
wild.
NATO, yeah, which is crazy.
Yeah, so he's living a very interesting life that I think a lot of us aren't.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he's that different perspective that not a lot of people will get ever. So yeah, it's cool.
And we're connecting with people that are mixed. So we all have a certain common bond, but the conversations just go whatever way based on that person's life, really. So
Yeah, we're just kind of talking. So
yeah, so please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share this with anyone that you think might get some value from this conversation that we had.
yeah, thanks for dropping by. We'll see you in the next one.